Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon Emerald Battle Frontier update. So it's been a little bit since I've recorded for a update video. Lots been going on for me, but I did have all of this footage that I just haven't had the time to do the commentary portion of it. So the final member that I have decided to use was Registeel. I know the last time I had talked about this, I wanted some sort of wall, something that could kind of stall out some sort of Pokemon, and I wasn't sure if I wanted a physical or a special wall. But I also stated if I could find one that could fit both, that would be great, and Registeel fit the bill really nice. It has base 150 special defense and defense, so it fit that perfectly. Now for this Registeel, I actually went ahead and RNG manipulated it. I had already obtained the one here in my Emerald version, so I traded it over from Ruby, but this has a perfect IVs in defense and special defense with a careful nature. So halfway through here I'll probably show the stats, but going on with the EV training, it's the same way that I've done it before with these Dittos. If you're ever curious about how to EV train really easily here in Pokemon Emerald, I do have a video on that, so definitely check it out. Registeel didn't take too long to EV train. I trained it in max defense and special defense with the extra EVs going into HP. So like I said, this is going to be a very strong wall. Once I had EV trained everything up, I went ahead and took it over to the girl that gives the ribbons. Again, like I said before, if you ever have trouble getting the ribbon, just knock out an extra Pokemon, because she only gives you the ribbon once you've reached 510 EVs. Most people only train to 508. Those extra 2 EVs don't really matter. So looking at the moves for Registeel, it is a very stall type of moveset. It has Seismic Toss, Rest, Toxic, and Protect. This is something you may see on a lot of Blissies or other stall type Pokemon. The idea for this is any Pokemon that gives us trouble, we go in Toxic it, Protect, Rest, gain a little bit of leftovers, and eventually Seismic Toss. Moving on to the stats, it is maxed out in defense and special defense. This is the highest defense and special defense that this Pokemon can have. 438 is the max special defense with a positive nature. 399 is the max stat for a neutral nature. So if, for example, it didn't have a careful nature, then the special defense would probably be 399. And again, like I said, it has the leftovers on it to continue to build up any HP that it lost over time. Going into how the team has been performing, I did take it through the battle tower recently, and it actually performed really well. There was one Pokemon that gave me trouble, and that was near the end of the streak that I was doing, and it was actually a Meganium. And for anybody who knows the Battle Frontier, know exactly which Meganium I'm talking about. It had Substitute, Leech Seed, Grass Whistle, and Double Team. So this was just a complete stall set. It was basically just something that I really struggled with, and the only way that I was able to actually knock this Pokemon out was actually PP stalling. I just kept on switching on my Pokemon whenever it Leech Seeded, and just kept on going from there. That being said, I did actually restart my streak. I had a streak of 28, but the first round was completed with Pokemon that I had used with PKX like I had talked about before, and I didn't want any sort of discrepancies with my streak, so I decided to restart it. This is just something I thought personally I would do because I didn't want there to be any sort of illegitimacy to my progress, even though it was just one round. So with that being said, this is the final member of my team for now. I do want to maybe train a few more Pokemon, especially when we get to some of the other facilities where the natures really impact how the Pokemon performs. And anybody who knows what I'm talking about, you will understand. I'm not going to spoil it for now in case you don't know and you want to follow me with this journey. Like I said, you know, Registeel has been performing really well in tandem with Blaziken and Starmie, and yeah, not the longest update I know, but I can't wait for you guys to see the progress this team makes. Once I have more time, I will definitely be recording the streaks and hopefully obtaining some of the gold symbols soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.